Hey, what's up? It's first day of class. I'm Graham. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm super excited to be in physics.
Cool, yeah. My name is Jarrett. Yeah, physics is looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Um, Jarrett, I use him pronouns. Um, Yo, check out the car I got.
That's such a cool car. I don't
Yeah.
even I don't even know where my car is. That one's so
Yeah,
much
the
cooler.
other car I got is trash. It doesn't even roll straight.
Oh, that's dumb. You should use that car. That car's way cooler.
Yeah, yeah. This thing is look at the spoilers or I
Oh
don't know.
man.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
super cool. How are you gonna roll your car? How are you gonna set this up?
Uh, well, I don't know. I was messing around with a piece of cardboard, and I don't really want to use it, but I found a piece of wood in my garage. Binder clip that ramp to a stool.
Oh,
Um,
that's
yeah.
awesome. I have, let's see, I have like this keyboard maybe that I could prop up and roll stuff down. Maybe I'll like put it on a water bottle or something. It's not very uniform though, so it might cause some error.
Oh my gosh! Like if I have to stay inside for another minute, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna go in my driveway.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's too hot for me though, and I'm gonna get real sunburned if I go outside. So I think I'll just stay in here in my room and do my experiment in here. But that's cool.
All right, cool. I'll see you when we're done.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to hear how your experiment goes.
All right, so I measure the angle of this slope. This dot here is got to be on this protractor, has got to be even with the slope I'm measuring. Because, so if you look at the bottom right here, it's on the bottom of my piece of cardboard or piece of wood, which means this is actually the angle I'm measuring. And so it looks like my angle is 13 degrees. So I need to write down 13-degree slope in my lab notebook. And I'm gonna call this Hot Wheels data. And this is a first experiment, 1.1. Now I suggest using a pencil to record data. And I like to make a nice table with straight lines for my data. So this is slope 13 and 13 degrees. And I'm gonna write down distance here, and I'm gonna have time here. So this is what I'm gonna be timing during my experiment. I always wanna record the units. So I'm measuring in centimeters, and you need to use centimeters as well. It's the side of your tape measure that looks like this. Not the side of the tape measure that has the bigger inches on it. We always use the metric system in physics, and there are reasons for that. I also like to keep track of trial numbers. So you're supposed to collect 20 pieces of data for this slope. In your lab notebook, you also want to make note of how you attached your slope to whatever you're resting it on. So here I've clipped this to that. Now, normally I'll take a photograph of this and put it in my lab report methods section. But since you're not doing a methods section this time, we still want you to take a photograph of your experimental setup. The reason why each of you is going to take data and enter it into Google Sheets is because each of you needs to know how to do all of the things that we're learning how to do. But in addition to that, the reason why you need to take a picture of and or describe your experimental setup as well as write the formulas that are relevant in your lab notebook is that you are going to use this data to answer a question in our next experiment. So I'm going to start by taking some quantitative observation data of the motion of my Hot Wheels car. I'm glad we taped this. So, oh, back wheels to back wheels. I can do it when the back wheel goes off. It's going pretty straight. If I start it right on the tape measure, I can make it go straighter. No, it didn't go straight that time.
That was super fun. How many trials did you take?
I think we're supposed to take 20. That's what I did.
Yeah, I took 22. It was kind
Hey,
of weird. The car like kind of moved a bunch and stuff, but it's okay. I wrote all that observational, qualitative data down in my lab notebook, so I'm excited to add that to my Google document.
yeah, it was really cool. Like about half the time, my car would hit the ground, and then it would do a perfect 180 and keep going in a straight line.
That's so cool. Did you add that qualitative data to your lab report?
I did actually. I mean,
Nice.
I don't think it's relevant because I wasn't timing anymore, but it
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah,
But
honestly, if I saw
that's
that average,
exactly what you'd think this car would do.
yeah, actually, yeah, you're right.
Hey, it was. Oh, I didn't even notice. That's a skull on the front.
Oh, that's radical. Oh my
What?
gosh. That's so cool.
I can't believe I didn't notice that. Wow, I'm really observant. I messed around with this thing for 30 minutes.
Yeah, you should add that to your observational data that there's a skull on your car.